Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
That's going to be caught by Evans. And they had that one contained right at the line. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They're going for it, Young. And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On first down, here's Penix. He's on the move. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They'll They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Penix to throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now. Young. Buying some time left. Throw left side. Grabbed by Allen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Legette's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Young on the play action. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Young working from the gun. It's into the hands of Chubb. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and 8. Falcons 42-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Go!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. Track at 60.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, I know some old-school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
4th down, Young. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
So that's one quarter.
With the score, Falcons 3.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the shotgun, Penix makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 2nd down, Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Penix on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Got a man. Robinson has it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. So now here's 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first. Penix working from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. He finds space for a few yards that time. That stop made by Derek Brown. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Penix now on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And again, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.